Little is known about the Diamond, and subsequently, little is known on what they can do and what powers they possess. With Yellow Diamond, we hear her speak and we see her on a full scale. Blue Diamond, we don't even hear her real voice. And White Diamond, we haven't even seen yet. With so much mystery surrounding these three characters, it's very easy to theorize around them and make speculations and claims. It's because of this open-endedness, I believe that White Diamond has the power to corrupt gems. In fact, it seems as if all of them could potentially be doing this. But more on that later. Now, the most we've seen out of White Diamond is murals. Her fighting what looks to be Rose, and a picture of her with some mysterious object in her hand. In the backstory of Centipedal, Centipedal draws out a depiction of what happened to her and how she got corrupted.
Stopped. You heard something. From the sky, a sound. A song?
In Lapis's flashback, we can see that light is all three of the Diamond's colors. However, curiously, when Centipedal is asked by Steven, what did this? She draws all three diamonds, although the background is all white, not specifically coloring any of them in, and I'll talk about this a bit later. After this, she begins to cry. She seems hurt, betrayed, but why? Granted, it could be that she's crying over the loss of her crew and the many gems that were corrupted, but for now, for the sake of the theory, I'm going to assume she was crying for multiple reasons, including that she knew the diamonds did this. Wouldn't it be more assumed that the crystal gems had something to do with corrupting the gems on the planet? Centipedal would have no way of knowing if the diamonds were to actually do this. She was a captain, not as big of a rank as a diamond. Unless she specifically knew that the diamonds were the ones who were doing it, she wouldn't be crying. She clearly knows that the diamonds betrayed her. But how would she know this if she wasn't specifically aware of this power? Unless she heard a familiar sound, a song. The moon base depicts White Diamond with a spherical object in her hand. Moving up through the rooms to get to the top, we see a room that's completely glazed over by garnet, amethyst, and pearl, specifically garnet. Now, that same spherical object looks very similar to what White Diamond had in her hands. Now, there's not too much to back this up, but what if this room was an amplifier room? What if this room was designed as a microphone of some sort, an amplifier to send out that song that could corrupt gems? Granted, there's not too much to back this up, and it seems to me more like an observatory as anything, but one thing kind of sticks out to me. The cylinder-like thing that has a wave to it. Similar to a sound wave, if you will. When Garnet explains corruption, she says,
Sort of like if MC Bear Bear didn't tear the fabric of his arm, but the fabric of his mind.
It doesn't just hurt them physically, it doesn't just crack their gem. It hits them mentally. Tears the fabric of their mind. And who better suited to do this than a diamond? If you look at the moon base, it looks like a radio tower of some sort. When I was talking about Centipedal, I talked about how she didn't color in the other two diamonds. Assuming Centipedal didn't color these in on purpose, that would lead me to believe that White Diamond has a bigger role in corrupting gems than the other two. Perhaps she's the one who figured out how to do it, or was the one to open up everyone's eyes to the idea. Some food for thought, but the Wailing Stone might have something to do with it. Wailing Stones only activate when there's an incoming message. They could have used those to amplify the sounds to corrupt gems. Peridot seems to not really see any purpose in music and singing. That may be a wrench in my theory, or the diamonds don't want to reveal they have the ability to corrupt gems and did so to their own people to ensure no rise of rebellion. Again, just food for thought and stuff I'd like to relook on and maybe expand on this when the third season comes to an end. So thank you all for listening to my theory. I hope you all had a great time listening, and I hope I opened up a new can of worms and let you explore this wonderful world of Steven Universe. I have been Asian Tiger, and thank you all for watching.